Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm here with an endgame PVE DPS build for the Stamina Templar, also known as Stamplar. This build is optimized for endgame PVE content and hits for over 106k on the parse dummy. This is a typical stamina build and not a hybrid, so we'll be using medium armor for this build. And here we go. So starting off in the character sheet, I have 64 points into stamina, and I'm running the Thief Mundus. For this build, I am a Dark Elf. I think Dark Elves probably work the best, but any race that has stamina benefits would work just fine as well. Moving on to food, we're going to be running RTM takeaway broth for any hard content. A cheaper and almost just as good alternative would be Dubious Cameron Throne. And if you're parsing or need more sustain, then lava foot soup and salt rice is always the go-to. So for the potions, we're going to be using minor heroism potions. The reason is we get two of our most important buffs, major savagery and major brutality, through our skills that we have slotted. So if you do replace a skill, most notably Camo Hunter, then you're probably going to be better off running Essence of Weapon Power. As a further note, I do have the bar set up so that you don't have to run Heroism Potions because we only run 2 Magicka skills. So for CP, for the blue tree, we're going to be running Master at Arms, Deadly Aim, Biting Aura, and Wrathful Strikes. For the red tree, Balanced Vitality, Fortified, Rejuvenation, and Bloody Renewal. So for the gear, we're going to be running 5 pieces of Deadly paired with 5 pieces of Reliquin, 1 piece Crags, 1 piece Harpooners, and 1 piece Maelstrom Greatsword. So breaking it down, in the main hand, we have a Deadly Dagger with a Flame Damage enchant traded in Nirnhoned. In the offhand, Deadly Dagger with a Poison Damage enchant traded in Charged. On the back bar, a Maelstrom Greatsword with a Weapon Damage enchant traded in Infused. For the head, we have 1 piece of Crag with a Max Dam enchant in Light traded in Divines. And for the body, we have 5 pieces of Reliquin, all with Max Dam enchants traded in Divines. And for the leg slot, we have 1 piece Harpooners with a Max Dam enchant traded in Divines. And for the jewelry, we have 3 pieces of Deadly Jewelry, all with weapon damage enchants traded in Infused. So for skills, we're going to be running Power of the Light, Biting Jabs, Barbed Trap, Deadly Cloak, Camo Hunter, Flawless Dawnbreaker. On the back bar, Stampede, Carve, Ritual Retribution, Blazing Spear, Camo Hunter, and Ice Comet. So for the rotation, we're going to be basing it off of our Power of the Light, meaning we're going to cast Power of the Light and then about 5 skills after that. Just whatever you do, don't recast Power of the Light too early, otherwise the explosion damage is not going to take effect, and that's a huge part of your DPS. A little neat way I found to make it kind of static is to run Stampede, Ritual, and Blazing Spear together. So when you go to your back bar, just cast those 3. And then if you do need to cast Carve, then you can obviously cast Carve as well on the back bar. But try to run Carve, Deadly Cloak, and Barbed Trap dynamically. And then when you have nothing better to cast, just spam your jabs. And whenever your ultimate Ice Comet is ready, just drop that. And one last thing, try your best not to bar swap off of jabs because it does slow down your rotation and feels clunky, and you should be good to go. So closing thoughts, first off, if you do want to run Coral Riptide instead of Reliquin, that's also a viable choice and probably better for AoE fights. As far as front bar sets go, or just sets in general, you can run Pillar Nirn, Advancing Yokeda, Warlord Depths on front bar, Zovgin, and lastly Kinra. I believe Kinra parses just a little bit higher than Deadly, but keeping stacks up for 1 to 2k more DPS for me wasn't worth it, so that's why I didn't do Kinra. In terms of mythics, so if you can't run Harpooners, then the next best thing would probably be either Death Dealer or Mora Whisper, and I think that wraps it up. As always, thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. We also do have a Discord, so if you want to ask your questions there, come join our Discord. There's also a Discord for PlayStation players if you want to join a community Discord. Link will be right below my personal Discord. And as per usual, there'll be a parse and outfit section right after this. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.